People of Irish heritage can be found all over the world, so in this series, Emigrants of Ireland, I explore the history to break down the hows, whys and wheres, and today we're talking about Spain. The modern history of Irish people living in Spain can be traced back over 400 years. In the 17th century, between the flight of the Earls in 1607 and the flight of the wild geese in the 1690s, these Catholic exiles and refugees fled to mainland Europe. Spain, being a Catholic country, welcomed them. The Spanish army recruited thousands of Irish soldiers, and the Crown funneled the vast majority of these into the Army of Flanders to fight the Protestant Dutch in the Low Countries. In the 18th century, the penal laws in Ireland restricted Catholic land ownership and commerce. A powerful network of elite Irish Catholic entrepreneurs relocated to Spain. They were known as the wine geese, and they set up shop in the Canary Islands, Malaga, and the most lucrative port city at the time, Cadiz. They imported Irish salted beef, pork, butter and tallow, and they exported Spanish wines, wools and colonial riches like Mexican silver and Cuban sugar back to Northern Europe and Great Britain. This time was also during the Age of Enlightenment. Many Irish travelled abroad to study the likes of law, philosophy, foreign languages, physics and economics. An example is Bernardo Wars from County Down. He was an economic intellect and rose to become the advisor to King Charles III and King Ferdinand VI. Many Irish also rose to high military and political ranks, such as Ricardo Wall, who served as the Spanish Prime Minister between the years of 1754 and 1763. And Ambrosio O'Higgins was heavily involved with the Spanish colonies in South America. As the penal laws were stripped back in the late 18th century, Irish Spaniards began purchasing back Irish ancestral lands and also financing new Catholic schools in Ireland. Irish immigration to Spain almost ceased in the 19th century, as many went to the UK, Canada, America during this tumultuous century. But in this century, we see Irish Spanish families bringing Spain into the modern era. Take for instance the Terry family, who were originally from Cork. They came to Cadiz in the 18th century and became famous worldwide for their brandies and their elite Andalusian white horses. By the mid-19th century, the Terry family had heavily invested in Spain's railway system. They connected the interior agricultural land directly to the coastal parts. During the Franco era in the 20th century, up until 1975, Irish immigration into Spain had halted. But from the late 1980s, Irish retirees and Irish middle-class families began buying property along the Costa del Sol and Costa Blanca. And then no more than a decade later, GAA clubs began popping up in Spain, such as the Madrid Harps and the Costa Gales. And please leave a comment if you have a suggestion for what country I should cover next.